take time, I think, right now. It's evening time, and I'm going to make for you a very simple, my version of maple syrup. And we did this when the kids were young growing up because I was really wanting to eat healthy. And we also had a really good supply of raw honey. And that is what I'm going to use for my maple syrup to make a really nourishing maple syrup. I did melt a stick of butter here. And in that stick of butter on the pan, I am going to add a half a cup. You see how nice and thick that is? Of my raw honey. Look at how that fell out. I take some oil, and I always put a little bit of oil in the bottom of my cups so that they'll come out nicely. And yes, we've got some nice dark black strap molasses. And that doesn't seem to be wanting to come out too well, but we'll help that out. There we go. Nice and clean. And I'm going to put in a third cup of my olive oil. We grew up using olive oil. Many of you out there may not. You may want to use a vegetable oil. My family just got used to the nice flavor of olive oil because it's so good for you. And I'm going to put in my vanilla. I like a lot of vanilla. So I put probably close to a tablespoon. And then I have a tablespoon of my good old cinnamon as well. Now we're going to just continue this over a medium to high heat, and we are going to stir this until it's all incorporated. And you know, honey is so good for you. There's so many good properties that the raw honey gives you because it's unprocessed, it's not pasteurized, it's a very whole food, and it's a concentration of all the nectars of the flowers. So you're really getting a lot of benefits when you eat raw honey. I know we did. We suffered with a lot of allergy problems, and you're thinking, well, why would you want raw honey? But you know what? The more that you can build up your immune system, and in the raw honey you've got the bee pollen, so you've got a lot of antioxidants in it as well. There's some natural enzymes also that you're going to find in honey that I bet you didn't know was there. Amylase is one of the enzymes that honey makes, it produces. And that's what we use in our digestion when we're eating anything starchy, from potatoes to bread. And the other nice thing I found out about the raw honey is it is very alkaline to the body. See how this is all coming together? I don't know if you can see that. You just want to keep stirring that because we're trying to get the butter mixed with the oil, mixed with our other ingredients, the honey and the molasses. And it will, trust me, just got to give it time. And then what I was saying about the honey being alkaline forming in your body. So many of us have a lot of acid indigestion. You hear about all kinds of pills to take. Well, if you take a little bit of honey, if you have a little stomach upset or you have extra acid, just take some honey and let that work on your acid level because it is alkaline producing. What I really liked about it is it's, you know, honey was found in the times of Egypt, the Egyptians, and it was still good. It has antibacterial properties as well. And of course, being a nurse, I like to know those kinds of things, and I like to use, and I always have, used honey with high regard. I just love, the taste of honey. Try not to spill it. So long ago, in the early 1900s even, they used the honey for the wounds, for the healing of the wounds, because of its antibacterial properties. And then of course the antibiotics came in and honey kind of lost, there we go, lost its use. All right, this is coming really nice. You don't really need to boil it. Just going to keep stirring it because it's still very hot. Look at how nice that is. Oh, I wish you could smell it. That cinnamon and that vanilla, yummy. go. And this is my take on a really nice maple syrup to put on your pancakes, to put on your waffles on a Saturday with your family. I hope you enjoy. If you'd like to learn more information about honey, I will post it on my website, memorableFoodDishes.com.